Grand rising, everybody. Peace, love, and harmony to you all. I am Peacekeeper, here to deliver yet another powerful message to you guys. Quick, short, brisk, effective message that will leave you with so much wisdom, so much power, that nothing will be able to slip through your fingers again. No one will be able to fool you again. No one, absolutely no one. Because the information that I have to share with you guys right here, right now, is so ancient that everything in life uses it at some point in time. And what is this ancient wisdom? You may be thinking and you may be, a little excited. But pause. Let's just give thanks. Give thanks. Give thanks. Before I begin, I am grateful to be right here, right now, in this present moment, to deliver this message to whoever it is receiving this message. I am grateful for the opportunity to be here and now, in this present moment, yet again, in the heart of nature. Cool, fresh spring water, fresh air, no pollution, just silence. Silence. And that brings me to today's message. The art of silence. Silence is a very key gift that everyone has, and that everything has. Perfect example of silence. Our natural abilities, our natural state before words were created was silence. This is how we telepathically communicate with each other. This is how we subliminally, show body signs, based on our body language with each other. This is how we communicate deeply to the universe. This is why we don't hear the voice of the universe as an actual voice, but as a frequency. Because that's the vibration of silence. It intunes you to that high frequency. Art of silence. Silence brings clarity. No. The thing with this is, the reason why I started off saying no one will be able to fool you No one will be able to slip to your fingers again. Because this reminder that I'm giving you, about who you are, I know, I'm not just guessing, that you will be paying attention to this. You will be paying attention to the silence within you, to that inner voice within you, to that highest frequency within you. Because this is what it brings, my friends. This is what it brings to you. To be. This is what it brings to you. To be. Thought I was going to say something else? Alright, you were right. Silent. You see how I was having a slight issue yesterday? And while thinking about the issue, while thinking about it and processing it over and over again, talk about it, nothing seemed to really be working. But you see, when I let go of thinking about figuring out the solution, and I literally just, it is what it is, and left it alone, and just became silent, guess what? Today I woke up and all the answers were right there. All the answers were always here. I just wasn't silent enough to listen, observe, and not force and attach. You see, we need to allow our mind to just flow, to just flow fluently, frequently in its state where it processes and it's doing its thing while not adding too much more information to it. Now your mind can handle a lot of information, you know, it's very powerful, but too much information accumulated in just one session because you want to cram, because you're working so hard, because you're being so rigid with it, causes a lot more harm than it. Silence brings that time for you to clear your mind. And in clearing your mind, you begin to process the information way better. You begin to process the situation way better. It brings that clarity. You See, you can be receiving this message right here, right now. And you may not get everything that I am saying or understand everything that I'm saying right here, right now, in the present moment. You may not. I'm not saying that you can't. I'm saying that you may, but it is very possible that you can. But when you walk away, and let's say about 10 minutes from now, 20 minutes from now, you may be hearing my voice. Something that you did not pick up on before, but breaking down in your mind in a different way, with a different point, a different perspective towards it. And it is in alignment to exactly what it is that I was explaining, but you didn't see it that way before. This is what silence brings. The whole gist of it is, the less you say, the faster you process, the more you are able to discern and understand, bring forth clarity. It's within silence. Don't just take everything that I say and yet again, but try it out. You see, solitude for some people is that you have to be alone. Now that is a very important part of it, so don't get me wrong. But solitude is also being able to be silenced, being able to be alone within yourself, fulfilled within yourself. You don't need someone else's word. That's what I mean when I say within yourself. Someone else's word. You could be around them. You could be in this space. But their words or whatever it is they are doing, you're not focused there. You focus here. You focus on what you are doing. It's a form of solitude. Let me share a little example. I was watching football a day ago, and this guy came and he was eating his meal. While eating his meal, one guy came and asked him, "Where you eating there?" Guess what he said? Nothing. Why didn't he just say something? Me now in the background observing in silence, watching the football and paying attention to what's going on there too. I saw that his response of not saying anything was a response also. Guy who asked the question realized it's probably a stupid question, because you're seeing exactly what it is that he eating. He didn't give him any facial expression. He didn't give him any body language. He just kept eating. A next guy came and asked him, "You ain't sweating today? You ain't playing football?" Next stupid question. Guess what he did? Nothing. Didn't answer that one either. And guess what he did? He left. And that man was able to still sit in silence, eat his food, and be in his peace. Be in his own zone, his own environment within himself. Aware of everything that's going on around. Aware of everything that is happening outside. But knowing to himself, he doesn't have to respond to it. He doesn't have to react to it. He just sat there in silence and had his meal. Now that example, I use this to show, as a chosen one out there, as empaths out there, as highly awakened beings out there. Yes, speak your truth. Yes, when that time comes, open your mouth. But this is what I had was to meditate on yesterday that was kind of bothering me. But I can say a little bit, a good bit, a very good bit. Because I had was to break, and I wanted to know, I wanted to be very clear and very precise on it, like I wasn't allowing it to just come. I was constantly forcing it, and it did more harm than good. But in silence of letting it go, in silence of just allowing things to flow, I wasn't focused on it again. I wasn't studying it again. I shift my focus, I shift my attention, and then guess what? Just so, the clarity came. Just so it came. We all learn and grow differently. We all learn and grow differently. But with this being said, the whole idea of this is not that I didn't know, I just didn't believe. And in meditation today, on this grand rise, that clarity that came to me from just being, from just feeling, you don't have to say anything. You don't have to. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to. You just have to be. You just have to do you. You just have to be you. That's all you have to do. You get it? So when somebody bring in the confusion or they just bring in something that you don't really want to deal with or talk about or speak about, there's silence. Stay in your own zone. Just let it go. And clarity will come. That works. The way I see it, in any situation, I just use the analogy of somebody. Work that you're doing for yourself, and dealing with very, very humid situations, very funny situations. Sometimes the best thing to do, just be silent. So guys, I hope this message helped you in some form or fashion today. Process and understand that you don't have to do anything extravagant. You don't have to say anything extravagant. You just need to be your extraordinary, authentic self. Utilize the art of silence so that you can bring forth clarity in you, in your mind, and for your vision moving forward. I'm out. Until tomorrow, guys. Have a beautiful, lovely, wonderful day today.